if
Yeah,
you
I mean,
want.
I think Spain can be a model, but we have to keep in mind what has happened in Spain, and that's why in Spain we had the 15M movement, and this is something that people should not forget. So many people see the changes in Spain now, and they think like, okay, why don't we have this in our country? And I think that the roots of this whole thing start from the squares and from this movement where people say we had enough. And this is something that I think it's necessary to break the whole thing, and to start to believe a possibility. Podemos has been a possibility that we have imagined and some people has even made. And there have been others, and the one that I know more is the experience in Barcelona, which started as a group of 100 citizens who made a manifesto saying, okay, it's the moment to win the institutions. And it was a group of activists, journalists, I don't know, university teachers. And this group decided we have to win the city, we have to get the city back, and we invite the political parties to form part of this platform. So this idea that the civil society can organize a group and invite the politicians to this group, that's for me one of the best examples of how politics has changed in Spain. This experiment worked in Barcelona. There was this group of activist citizens plus political parties together that in 9 months created a citizen platform that won the local election in Barcelona and made Ada Colau, which was one of the most popular anti-eviction activists of Spain. She became in 9 months to be the most popular activist in Spain, to be the first female mayor of the city of Barcelona. And of course with the help of all this movement. And I think these examples can show that changes can happen if they come, first of all, from breaking, from imagining other possibilities like the 15 de Mayo and like the anti-eviction movement. The anti-eviction movement stopped evictions when everybody was telling them this was impossible. So, the impossible is not that impossible. And at the same time, I think the good lesson, if we compare that to Podemos, is that when we start from the cities, when we start from the bottom, when we start from what we know more, it's usually easier to connect with the people than when we start from this abstract power that is like a whole country. So these experiments that started from the bottom in Madrid, in Barcelona, in Cádiz, in other cities, are working out, and they are the best example that we have now of new political forms in Spain. I don't think there is something that you can just export, but I would say, first of all, the 15M is a very strong moment of change of paradigm, and this is something that happened in Spain, and I think this, in a way, is important. You cannot change with the same situation, so people has to believe another possibilities is possible. So I would say, first of all, have a 15M if we have to export a model, and second of all, or parallel or whatever, I think it's important that if you start from the bottom, the project will be more connected with the people, and I think this connection with the people it's what many people is missing from politics. So I think it's easier when you start from your cities and your towns, but that's the experience in Spain, and I don't think it's something that you can copy, but it's a good experience to inspire.
Okay.